Hello, hello, good evening. Welcome. Tonight, I'd like to do a reading on Luigi. I saw comments asking me to go into Brian Thompson. I don't have the okay yet. It's at least 3 days after someone makes a transition for me. Other people can do it however they want, but I have very strict instructions from the other side that it's not my place for at least 3 days, and then I can ask. So, I wanted to go into Luigi, and I have been creating spreadsheets galore. If you like spreadsheets, then you'll get it. And I have questions. Who doesn't? But what I want to start this off with is saying it doesn't have to be a 3-letter word. It can just be an intelligence agency. They have formulas. And I created a spreadsheet for my own to prove their formula versus what's in the news today. That was a couple days ago. The formula, it's a 4-step formula that I know of, but it's 4 steps when it's pre-planned. When it is fast, then they don't have time to create the plan. Then they cut 2 of the steps out and they just use control and confuse. Okay. So why don't we start with confuse? Because you have to confuse everyone first, and then you can control the narrative. Confusion. So we have different pictures. I mean, they're not even the same jacket. I've seen stuff about eyebrows, that it was a professional hit. Then you hear it was a amateur. Then he had a 3D gun. Then he had a real gun. He was hired. Then you heard he was on his own. A customer reported seeing him. Then an employee reported seeing him. I just saw an article that Brian was leaving a dinner, and it was low. So now I want to put Brian as allegedly. So then all the other news is saying that he was on his way to a morning meeting. What we do know, as of this 1 minute, and now I'm questioning it, was what we do know. Brian Thompson was the CEO of United Healthcare. That's what we know. That's the only thing I can confidently say. I can't tap into Brian. And I don't know if it's because I don't ask. So I'm not privy to that information. But we do know that. The other things that we have, I did just see, or I think I posted it, that Luigi, this is all Luigi, was set to inherit $100 million. And then I posted a short explaining that felons can't inherit money, which is, I personally think that's a bigger issue, because why? You made a mistake and now you can't inherit money? That's dumb. There were rumors about Nancy Pelosi being related or around him somehow. I saw that she is now hiding, injured, whatever we're calling it, in Luxembourg. That's curious to me. And I want to know what Nancy Pelosi's role in this was. That would be contingent on her being related to him or having something to do with him. So, thanks for coming, everyone. Hello, I'm Kate. And I would like to just tap into Luigi and see what it is about him. Like, what do we know? I mean, I just told you what we know. His parents own a healthcare. His grandfather was a self-made millionaire. And they also have, I can't remember Luigi's last name, whatever that is. They have a family trust that funds hospitals and stuff. My 6 suspicious players are still stand strong. And I want to just tap into Luigi and see what's going on. What do we know? I explained what we know. So let's just tap into Luigi. Oh, I forgot to check his birthday and see what's going on with Luigi. Oh, that's kind of weird. Hold on. Oh, let me make sure the top's on top. you're on. So let's see what's going on with Luigi. That got weird too. All right, the Empress. Two of Cups. The Page. Queen of Cups. He has strong females around him. The Fool. He ran right into this and didn't even know. Poor kid. Yeah, he... Oh. Okay. All right. Well, let's get this started. So, I don't know when his birthday is. If anyone does, will you let me know? That may play a role, but we have an Empress. She's married to the Emperor. The Emperor is the leader of the dark side. For us in True Crime Tarot. I saw a comment. Oh, and I wrote back. And thanks for the love. That I use the cards to fill a narrative. Get off my page. That's like so not my style. What I do think, though, is there's something connected to him, a strong female, with connections perhaps to the dark side. I saw an article that his mother hadn't talked to him. First of all, the family's statement of "we wish you well," that's weird. And the mom said that she hadn't talked to him since July. It looks like there was an offer, a wedding of some kind. This is our little Page going out into the world. He's a delivery boy. Here's another Queen. He has really strong feminine around him. I don't know if this is his mother. I'm guessing it is. A mom, a grandma. I don't know. I'm guessing the mother. Here's our little Fool. He's running out into the world. His parents could be domineering. Here's a King. And we have Temperance. Temperance is an angelic card. It's the Archangel Michael card. It's also like highly intuitive, highly angelic. We have an Ace of Swords here. That is a contract. We have another little Page bringing him money. Money is involved. So, our little guy, I feel bad for him. So we have 2 pages. These are all like new beginning cards too. We have we have 0. We have an Ace. We have a 2. And we have 2 pages. So this little guy, he's just starting his life. Oh, we have the King and Queen of Cups. It's emotion. And that's also a marriage. Well, it could be a marriage. And we have the Emperor, or the wife of the Emperor running this show. There's a really strong female in his life. Oh, you know what we should use? Is Ashley's cards. I was going to pull another round of tarot. Let's do Ashley at Reckoning. I literally talk about her like every day. And see what it is. I'm curious. What I want to know is he blindly involved with this, or was this an orchestrated thing that he agreed to, like a contract perhaps? Or is this a contract with this domineering mother or female role? He has 2 sisters. I saw that. He was hired for an optical illusion. Oh, if this goes back to the church, I swear to God. He has some regrets. There's a neighborhood. Oh, our boy is right on it. Change is coming. Warren, I don't like the word aliens because it's like an alienating word. These are our brothers and sisters in the sky. Oh, science experiment. I wonder if he's part of MK Ultra. I'm gonna write down our. Okay, so what I have questions on is birthday. Is birthday Luigi's, and is he MK Ultra? And part of my research in the last week has been a very deep dive into the declassified documents. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. I can't even tell you how much I've like learned so much. Okay. We might have, well, all right. So, all right, I'm going to explain what we see and then we're going to pull again from Ashley's deck. We have someone was hired. From the tarot, we have a contract. We have regret with handcuffs. We have a church. What does church have to do with any of this other than everything? Idaho 4. It's an optical illusion. There may have been a science experiment. This, I don't love this. I got MK Ultra right away. Aliens, I don't like that word. This is our brothers and sisters of the sky because change is coming. This guy's right on it. And it's something about a neighborhood. From the regular tarot, we have an overpowering mother, or female, a couple, domineering, perhaps. We have a little fool who ran in, headstrong, blindly running in. We have a contract. We have a deal. We made the deal, which we just got in Ashley's deck. Some more money. Come on, do it. Another little page. This is fire sign. This is like setting the spark. We have temperance. This is angelic. Because we're in the middle of a spiritual war, this makes sense. Okay. Let's pull tarot again. I want to know if who the mastermind is behind this. Is it a strong feminine or is he this little fool running in, or is he more involved than we thought to this optical illusion? And of my list, if you're in the bleachers, you can see this. I wrote down the one thing that we knew, which was that I guess it is still Brian Thompson was the CEO of United. That's what we know. When intelligence agencies are, you can look at Project Mockingbird, when they are controlling the storyline, a narrative, they don't have time to do this, so they have to do it fast. And to do that, they cause confusion. And my confusion is he involved in this, or is he a victim of a chess game that he didn't know he was playing? That's what I think it was. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the 5. I wonder if he's a water sign. We have a lot of cups. The Magician. Here's some more. Here's a 2 partnership. 4 divided by 2. 3's a party. Spinning the wheel. Here's the High Priestess. She's your ride or die. She's also a very, very strong feminine. We have another Knight. and another 2. And an ace. Okay. What I do know is that Luigi was also building an app. He's smart. I mean, he went to Ivy League. I think he went to UPenn. And he was building an app. I think he's a pawn. And perhaps we have another Idaho 4 mother. Her name's Kathleen. The dad's name is Lou. There's a lot of partnership stuff going on here. Okay, let's start with the 2. He's weighing the weight of 2 decisions. We have 2 of Wands. He's thinking about making a decision. 2s are duality. 3s, I know we have a 3, is the perfect trinity. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You need a female, male to conceive. These guys are going to a party. We have a 4 divided by 2. 4s are your foundation. 4s are strength. Divided by 2, there's another 2. We have the beginning of a project with lots of money. I think this kid I know he's the patsy. That goes without saying. I think that he's a pawn in a much bigger game. Here's a knight. Knights run into battle. They're action. Funded by money. And here's a Knight of Cups. He's water. Emotions. We have a magician. A magician can be either all 4 elements. He has everything he needs within him. Or magicians pull things out of a hat. We have a High Priestess. She's your ride or die best friend. It's also very ancient knowledge. I wonder if he's been playing this role forever in this story. Strong feminine. There's someone grieving. It's a 5 of Cups. Spilled blood. And they spun the wheel. I did just see the title of a video that Luigi was like dead or something. This is already 17 minutes long. And this might be a marathon day. I'm going to stop it in a couple minutes because it takes forever to upload. Or I might just pause you and come right back. But it will obviously, to me, it's so obvious that he's a patsy. And there's a lot of partnership. I mean, we have 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 here. We have 2 2s. I just went through that. Let's see what Miss Ashley's cards say. I might just pause you and keep going because this might be a long marathon. Social media. You don't say. Underground tunnel. Oh, terrorism. Yeah. Fraud, cybercrime. Yeah. Going down the rabbit hole. Conspiracy theory. All a conspiracy. The word conspiracy theory was created by the CIA back in, I think it was 1956, because they were spinning a tale and people didn't believe it. So the CIA, they coined this. It's right in the DIA or the declassified documents. And if you are confused about that, you have internet. Conspiracy theory, it's not a conspiracy theory if it's true. They're spinning it as a conspiracy theory. So if you're looking deeper, you're using your logic instead of being just believing it, then you're a conspiracy theorist. Fine. I'd rather be a conspiracy theorist than an idiot. Legal procedures. This kid, these are all of our afternoon traffic cards right in a row. Who's at a crossroads? This kid, I think he's a patsy. To me, that's super obvious. But now, is he a knowing patsy? Or is he a 3-letter word patsy? That's the question. I'm going to just pause you guys and come right back because I'm not done. Oh, I guess we can clear this. And then I'm literally going to pause you and come right back because I have more questions. This is awesome. All right, team. I love you. I'm just going to pause you and come right back. BRB. Okay, we're back. So the last question I just asked was he a willing patsy? If I didn't say it, that's what I want to know. I don't even know. I think what we just figured out is he's MK Ultra. There's very strong feminine. I'm going to be shocked if it's a mom, like every other case that we've all figured out. He was set to inherit $100 million. Felons can't inherit money, which to me is a systematic problem. Felons can't vote either. Why? Who cares? Like, why not let them vote? What is this, like the sundown, or what is that? The sundown. I'm right next to Maine, and they used to have a law. It was like the sundown hours or something. And black people couldn't be in the state. Or, I don't know, it's some weird rule. It sounds very much like perhaps this is more about felons than. So, Luigi, what else do we need to know about you, little guy? I guess we could use the yes/no cards. Let's just see what the deck wants to tell us. I don't have an intention. The only intention I'm setting right now is to learn more about Luigi. Lovers, another duality card. Seven of Swords. Three is the crowd. Another Wheel of Fortune. Somebody spun the wheel. This is generational wealth. Ten of Pentacles. This is like when Harry was a prince before he was the Prince of Montecito. This is big money. The Magician's back. So is the High Priestess. So is the Nine of Pentacles. The Empress is back. Let's look at his parents. I mean, we have Knight. He's a little knight. This Six of Wands, I didn't pull it yet, but it is outside validation. Wonder if he was an athlete, probably. He looks hot. He looks like a little cutie pie. So Kathleen, I'm going to write these names down too. Kathleen is the mother, and Lou is the father. We need their birthdays. Because we have a lot of very strong feminine here. Controls the purse strings. Oh, we have the High Priestess. She's your ride or die best friend. This is ancient knowledge. Wonder if he's a star child. And he carries secrets that they don't want out. And the reason I'm going to say that is because of all this strong feminine. What's the mother's story? Is it coming down on her side? The money? Is it her grandfather? Or, I'm sorry, her father? Could be the father's side. There's a strong feminine that controls these purse strings. We have a magician. It's not what you'd see. I posted the picture about the witness that's never been named or asked to come forward. It's weird. We have Lovers. I want to know about these parents. And their little knight is Luigi running in with his sword drawn. Generational wealth. We have deception. Three's a party. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. The perfect Trinity. We spun the wheel. And he needs outside validation. He likes, if he's an athlete, this will make sense. If he's not, or he has something else, perhaps he's into music, or I don't know. I don't know anything about him. But he as an athlete, I can confirm that you do like outside validation. It's like the only thing that makes sense. Oh, I wish I had seen that video. There's a video saying he might be a 3-letter word operative, which MK Ultra would count for that too. I have questions about the family. I want to know about this mother who controls the purse strings. She's a decision maker. She holds secrets. Is the money on her side? It doesn't really matter where the money's coming from, who the grandfather is, but she controls it. I mean, there's a perfect trinity. I think I just created a lot more. I have more questions. All right, we're going to look at Ashley's cards. The answer is yes. We're on the right track. Yeah, I'd say so. It's a party. We just got the party card. Oh, here's our Democrat. If this goes back to politics, who's going to be surprised? Seriously. Is he donor? Are the grandparents donors? Is the mom a donor? I think Baltimore is prominently Democratic, actually. And there happens to be a change coming very soon, January 21st. And there's a plot twist. Oh, here's Dark Side right here. Con man, corruption, and there's a couple. Yeah, some embezzlement. Follow the money. Oh no, hidden network. This goes right back to our afternoon traffic card. There's a secret weapon. There's a spouse, social media, travel. There's a witness. We saw it. No one else bothered to notice, but celebrities, law enforcement, natural causes. Okay, I have more questions. Is this kid's real name Luigi? Is Brian Thompson really dead? Has anyone actually seen a death certificate or anything for him? We follow the money. Always leads back to the $150 billion industry that's the worst kept secret in America. It also goes back to politics, politician, Epstein. Always, always. So is Luigi real? Is Brian Thompson a real? Is he really dead? Of course, of course. I mean, come on, this kid. That was definitely not a professional hit, or if it was staged, in my personal humble opinion. Someone was asking about the 3Ds carved into the bullet casings, which sounds like a professional hit to me. I also don't think that it's a three-letter word professional hit. It's not their style. That's way too public. They would never do something, in my personal experience. Well, unless it's JFK, which is about to be released too. Actually, that was pretty sloppy. Actually, that was really sloppy. They were trying. It's all coming. I have a folder in our research of like the Oswald, whatever that guy's name was, and all the patsies like Brian Koberger, Luigi, just made that list too. Okay, the change that they want from a high level. Well, Biden's leaving and he's making a lot of change. Oh, here's the camera. He's making a lot of changes. He's leaving in a month. So We're not going to see the head of that snake out in the public. And I'm not saying at all that it's just to do with Brian. But if we follow the money, well, law enforcement's usually involved because some of them are corrupt. We have celebrities and eyewitnesses traveling, social media, a partnership. There's a secret weapon. I wonder if social media might be the secret weapon. They didn't expect it to take off. I don't think. If you're an agency where you work, you're in charge of the decisions, not the guys on the ground. You would use social media as a weapon. But when we follow the money, and there's embezzlement with another couple, there's definitely corruption. There's a con man. Here's the devil. Yeah. There's a plot twist right by the Democrats. Thought it was going to be a party, and we're on the right track. Oh boy. Shock. This is not a hornet's nest. This is like a snake's nest that we just tapped into. There's no real dark side on the tarot. I'll lead back to the strong feminine, though. There's a strong female that is either making the decisions or she's the puppet. She's the lover. I don't know where the money is coming down from. If it's her dad, then that'll all make sense. Even though if she's married, like she's the wife of, if it's on the dad side, she's a magician. They pull things out of a hat. Here's our con man, steals. Here's three's party. I mean, the three. This is the perfect trinity. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. In Ethan's case, the Idaho 4 case, he always showed us these circles. There's only two in the tarot, the world and this. It's the end. In this reference, this is spinning the wheel. And calling in our little knight, giving him generational wealth, and he needs outside validation. I'm sweating. So the questions, in conclusion, the questions that we have are, when's Luigi's birthday? When's his mom's birthday? When is dad's birthday? Their last name is, it's like M-A-G. I didn't write his last name down, but it's Kathleen and Lou. I think that perhaps he may be a member of MK Ultra. You don't go into MK Ultra knowing it. That's the thing. But there might be some kind of intelligence agency behind this. I think that there is an intelligent agency or seas tied to this. Okay, so for our questions, is the maternal or paternal? Where's the money coming from? His mom's side or his dad's side? If it's coming from the mothers, then that's the strong. Who's the strong female? I'm just laughing because, well, the questions that I had are relevant. I'll go back to them later, but I want to know where the money's coming from, maternal or paternal, and who is the strong feminine. If any of them are cups, that's a water sign. Water is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We got a lot of cups. We reviewed intelligent agencies formula when it's usually a 4-step formula, but under these circumstances, they cut 2 of the steps out, and it is confuse and control. If you are confused, then get back to the basics. What we do know, and this is all we know, is that Brian Thompson was the CEO of United Healthcare. That's all we know at this moment. I don't think we have any witnesses who saw the shooting. Perhaps I'll look again. Like, is this all a play? And if you have any questions about intelligence agencies, you can go to CIA.com and find the declassified. And Project Mockingbird, Operation Mockingbird, is the manipulation of the media. I think this is definitely an intelligence agency. And now my question is, was he a willing participant in this, or is he a patsy? I thought he was a patsy. Is he a willing participant? If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'll go look this stuff up. I don't know if I'm done yet. I have a lot of questions now, but I'm going to stop you for tonight. And thank you so much for coming. I love you. My name's Kate. If you would like a reading, links in the bio. And if I made a tarot in your health cheat sheet, you can find the link in the bio. It's free. It's just a cheat sheet I made. Someone had a question. Oh, hello to our friends from Australia. With that, I will love you and leave you. I'm psyched. I'm psyched about these